And in terms of it happening, and we see the reaction of these fans out there who are already throwing their jerseys in front of the Chargers practice facility. Uh, Kevin Acey touched upon it that this team, it had its fan base, but there wasn't enough of a support to get this done to where owner Alex Spanos said that this was the right time, the right place to try to get a stadium deal done here, LT.
Absolutely. And listen, we live in a democracy. You know, we have a chance to vote on the things that we like and don't like, or accept and don't accept. And, you know, the vote said it all. Listen, when this first came about the Chargers leaving San Diego, the best thing that we all talked about was getting out and voting. When that stadium initiative went on the ballot, that was the new focus. Okay, you got a chance to do something as a community. You got a chance to get out and make your voice heard by going and voting. And that didn't happen. You know, 43%, you can't fight for that if you're the Chargers to stay. And here's another thing. I didn't feel like there was much support from the mayor or community leaders in San Diego to keep them there. I understand that the fans are disappointed. The Chargers have a loyal fan base in San Diego. But as you said, it just wasn't enough people to get it done.
Why couldn't they bridge the gap? Why couldn't the mayor try to figure something out with Spanos?
I don't know. I think, you know, at the end of the day, right, it comes down to money and probably ego. You know, those are the two things. I don't know this for sure, but just, you know, me thinking out loud, those are things that I think about when it comes to someone trying to make a deal. Usually the reason why a deal doesn't happen in this case is money and ego. And so, you know, the thing about it is we know that the Chargers wanted to be downtown. And we also know that the mayor and some of the community leaders, they wanted it to be in the same place in Mission Valley where the stadium is now. So I think that was the hiccup. That was the ultimate reason why this deal couldn't get done.
And we've been also asking people who have been coming on here, joining us during our live coverage, about the viability of having two teams in Los Angeles. And now that the Chargers are going to be here, we have heard that the fan base of the Chargers reaches to the Inland Empire and Riverside. Just how viable of a fan support are the Chargers going to get in this market?
You know what? I think that depends on the Chargers, how well they do in terms of marketing the team. You know, it becomes, you know, somewhat of a new franchise now, right? You know, it's the L.A. Chargers now. And so it depends on how well you market the franchise, but also the product that you're putting on the field, right? I mean, let's be honest. The L.A. Rams haven't lit the city up. You know, everybody was excited because football was coming back to L.A. with the Rams. But because of the season that they had and now a coach turnover, I think the market is wide open. And so I think they have a fair shot at getting a good number of fans to support their franchise.
LT, I'm sure you've been hearing from a bunch of people about this move. What have you been hearing from them?
Well, people obviously they're shocked. They're disappointed. In disbelief is another word that I probably would use, and rightfully so. I think most San Diego fans, they felt like this would never happen. Like it couldn't happen. You know, 55 years, 56 years in San Diego. They never probably could imagine that you know the Chargers would ever leave, and so that's all they have known. Will, that's you know it's generations of football that people have grown up buying season tickets in San Diego, and so to say disbelief, it might not even be a strong of a word to say what they're feeling right now.